Hey, it's Thursday, June 21st, 2018. I'm John Knox. Paris and I are sitting on her front porch here in Long Beach, and we've been talking about the Chris Haskell story. The thing that we're all starting to understand, the bare facts that are coming out of the story, is this is an anti-geoengineering activist who is unjustly accused, and the activist community is now rallying around him, supporting him. And part of what we're doing is a series of video interviews, and that's why we're here. Paris, what you've learned about the Chris Haskell story so far, how has it made you feel?
It's almost like we're watching a movie, something you see in the movies. It's insanity, complete insanity. They're using this guy as an example to suppress him with fear, by means of the system. And I can't imagine what this guy is going through.
Yeah, I actually met Chris the day that we had the demonstration in Tucson, Sunday on May 13th. And I will tell you quite honestly, when I first met him, he was wound up tighter than a clock spring, you know. And I didn't know anything about his case. I didn't know anything about what he had done. I didn't. And I kind of looked at him and went, yeah, okay. He was a human being who was under tons of pressure that I didn't know about. And I basically just said, hey, good luck with that. Eventually, I found out a lot more. Stayed in Tucson for about 20 days, got some more information, and eventually we got it to Jamie Lee, and he started to really use the weight of his YouTube channel to get this information out. So that's why we're doing this series of videos, so we can actually tell more people about what is happening to Chris Haskell. So now that you've gotten the bare bones of it, you know, what do you think would be good for the activist communities to do?
I think that it would be good that we all stand behind him. We need to raise our conscious to a higher level, group together, use that power that we've always been suppressed and told that we don't have. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being suppressed by fear. We have a right to speak about the air that we're breathing, enjoy the creation that we've been given in every aspect. And no one should be able to push somebody down for this. They have us so dumbed down with fluoride, vaccinations, TV programming, everything that the system entails, trying to push us down to not realize the power that we have as a divine creation. And I think they're frightened. If they were in full control, like they make us and lead us to believe with this fear mechanism, they wouldn't have the need to stage news events and you know, try to dumb us down with all of this. They're frightened. There's a reason why there's censorship on YouTube, where your subscriber count is low all of a sudden, or your view count changes to a lower level. There's something that we have that they don't, that they're trying to tell us we don't have, that we can exercise here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I'm getting right now is the in-person experience. You know, one of the reasons why I'm doing these video interviews is because I get a chance to actually sit beside real people,
That's right.
not on my keyboard, and there's a vibe that happens between real people that you don't get when you're at home alone in your room chirping on Facebook or saying, you know, showing people how smart you are. Not that I ever do that. So the one thing that we're getting is the in-person experience and exchange of energies. And I think what they're trying to do with all the fear that they're going to create out of, you know, his case is they want everybody to stay at home and just do this and be happy. Unfortunately, I'm not happy with that anymore.
No, I choose not to accept the keyboard friendship and the keyboard aspect that they're trying to push us into. They're trying to isolate us, cause division. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, and there is fear in the air. I mean, I must
Absolutely.
admit, you know, when I first started to really think about where I'm going with what all this is turning into, I thought, well, are you ready to do this? I had to ask myself that question. And guess
Sure.
what? I am ready to do this.
Yeah.
So You know, that's why we want to get everybody's input about the case.
Yes, it causes, there's an immense amount of strength in our spirits that we can combine and really utilize in a
Yeah.
positive way.
Yeah.
I understand that fear.
Mhm.
You know, I understand that fear completely. I don't like it. I don't want to be ruled by it. I
No.
choose not to be ruled by that
No,
anymore.
it's human to have it, but then
Sure.
you decide this is not something that's going to stop me.
Sure.
So what we want to do is launch the Chris Haskell Dawn for Us tour, where a group of us from the new website, www.dawnforus, that's DAWN for us. A group of us are going to tour probably Southern California and Arizona and give a presentation to any activist group that is willing to listen to what we've got to say. And when I say any activist group, I mean anti-vax, anti-GMO, anti-water fluoridation, anti-5G, cell phone, microwave cell phone towers, Wi-Fi, anybody who has an issue that they want to protest, the Chris Haskell story really applies to them.
Absolutely.
Because if they don't show the strength to the people in Tucson that the entire community is watching and won't permit any shenanigans to be perpetrated on Chris, if we don't do that, then they're going to get the message, the activist community folds.
Yep, we
They
fold.
don't care. They disappear, you know, so we can get away with anything. And I don't want that message to be gotten by them.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I'd like to let Chris know that we're here from the weather manipulated climes of Southern California. We've got your back.
Cool.
And I would encourage anybody else to get on board.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Definitely. So it's Thursday, June 21st, 2018. I'm John Knox. I'm
Thanks
with
for having
Paris.
me.
Hey, thanks. Thank you for being here. We are both cultivating our common sense, for sure.
And staying curious.
And we're staying curious.
Thank you.